stop and shop. Don't stop and stop and shop. We're here today because the employees in this Stop and Shop killed a man who was simply trying to get something to eat. We have come too far in America to let corporations treat us like this.
We know that an attempt to steal cake is not punishable by death. And that's what happened right here in this store. Right here in this store, a 51-year-old man died because 3 employees were doing things to him that they should not have been doing. At the end of the day, we want justice. The district attorney's office is investigating this as a crime, and we look forward to the findings of his investigation because we want those responsible for this wrongful death charged. We want a grand jury, and we want justice.
It was wrong what happened to my nephew, and I don't want it to happen again to anybody. Whether you're stealing, not stealing, you don't deserve death for something stupid like this. And I'm fed up with it. I want justice.
Definitely, we want them to be accountable for what they've done, and we want to make sure that they're punished for what they did to my nephew Ralph.
$5 is not his value for his life. $5 is not the value for any of our lives. Never again will we spend money in stores that don't respect our lives. Exactly. They don't know our community. They're killing black lives. They are killing us, brother. They are killing. That's right, brother. Walk out. Walk out. That's right, brother. Walk out. They don't deserve our money. They don't deserve our money. All power to the people. Say his name. Say his name.
Good evening to my gentle viewing audience. It's your man Shane Black coming to you on this new channel. Probably still have 0 subscribers and my videos have 0 views because nobody knows where the fuck I am. But I'll let y'all know as we go down the line. But I'm gonna still make the videos so you can go back and watch the videos. Like this video right here. Another video about a black person who can't breathe. I don't know which video I'm gonna put up first. The one with the bitch on the bench, or this one here with some bitches in a store. This happened 7 a.m. at the Stop and Shop last Saturday, April 14th. Got a homeless gentleman, Ralph Nimmons. Nickname of Star. S-T-A-R. Well, he's gonna be a star now because he was killed unnecessarily for some cookies and some other shit. Apparently he was known to go into this damn shop and stop. Is it shop and stop? Stop and shop? Probably stop and shop, whatever the fuck. Hold on. Stop and shop. Now, shouldn't no other black person stop and shop there. That store is at Flatbush and Tilden Avenues in Brooklyn, New York. Don't go there. Fuck that shit. Now, he went to go get him some cookies and shit. He homeless. He didn't have no money. And then 3 store employees, allegedly, though there's so many motherfucking witnesses, I don't know where that alleged comes from, stopped him and said some of them sat on him. States that he told them from witnesses that he can't breathe. I have a heart problem. Let me go. Now, I can understand if they didn't let him go. But you could hold his arms, you know, or have somebody, you know, apparently somebody that pushed his head in the ground, allegedly, sat on his legs, allegedly, sat on his chest. I don't know if they sat on his back. It's kind of hard sitting on his chest unless you're straddling him, you know, like the MMA. Either way, by the time the police arrived, he was already unconscious. He was still alive when they got him to the hospital, but he left that hospital dead because they couldn't save his life. Now, oh, and I told you he can just go in there and steal shit on a regular. That's from his buddy, Perry Nixon. Now, 59-year-old Perry Nixon doesn't say whether he was homeless as well, but shit, probably, because I don't know too many non-homeless people who are friends with homeless people. Now, according to the Stop and Shop, wasn't really saying anything, but I've got my sources. Thanks, Andrew. Now, I'm not saying Andrew works at Stop and Shop, but Andrew stated that while he was not on duty, whoops, I guess he must work there. Shit, my bad. You know you was looking for another job as soon as the newspapers put your name in that shit. Andrew wasn't on duty when that shit happened, but he said the Stop and Shop policy is not to stop and pop, but to stop and let loss prevention take over. And actually, I've just been talking to shit you haven't even seen any news footage. Let's get to some news footage. Have a look.
Avenue Stop and Shop in Brooklyn reopened Sunday, one day after 51-year-old Ralph Nimmons died after being accused of shoplifting and scuffling with store employees. Police say they're investigating witness accounts that 3 store employees saw Nimmons attempting to shoplift cookies and other items, and at times got on top of Nimmons, holding him for police. Officers arrived to find Nimmons unresponsive, and soon after he was pronounced dead.
I know him by Star.
Flatbush resident Christina Hutchinson says she often saw him on the sidewalk on the block where she lives in Flatbush. She said this about the incident in the neighborhood store.
This is insane. There's nothing there that valuable.
We checked Nimmons' last known address on East 21st Street, where no one answered the front door. On the block, he is well known, described as homeless. Police tell us he had a rap sheet with dozens of arrests.
It's not right for them to do something like that. They could have just pushed the man out the store and told him not to come back.
They don't want you in the store, sir.
We were ordered out of the Stop and Shop, which put out a statement expressing deepest sympathies for the family and that the store's working closely with police. Some shoppers said if Nimmons had simply asked them for assistance,
I would have just pulled out $2 from my pocket and just give it to him.
Across the street from where it happened is this church. We spoke to the pastor and members of the congregation who say they are praying for Nimmons and his family.
The guy just wanted some cookies and they tackled him for it.
The medical examiner will determine the cause of death as police continue to investigate whether what happened to Nimmons was a crime. In Flatbush, Brooklyn, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
There you go. Now, you should have seen that protest video there at the beginning, because I didn't put that shit in there either at any particular point, and my shit's all on. It is what it is. I say what the fuck I say. So I just now decided I'll put the protest footage at the beginning, then you got the news footage just a moment ago. Probably need to refreshify my electrolytes. There are 420 Stop and Shops nationwide, just so you know. And I hope you don't shop in any of them, especially after I tell you what I have to tell you now. Although I do understand the reason why. But the store has not issued any kind of apology to Mr. Nimmons' family. They can issue one to him, but he ain't gonna hear this shit and we ain't gonna know about it because he did. Now, of course, the reason being, just like with an auto accident, if you talk about I'm sorry, you're in effect admitting fault, admitting that you did something wrong that you have remorse for. Why are you sorry if you did nothing wrong? Now, I've always seen, you know, when it comes to police, that is, why and comply. You know, don't run, and they don't have to whoop your ass. They don't have to shoot you. Your ass don't have to die. But these three motherfuckers work in a damn store. You work in a motherfucking store, barely eking out any kind of existence at all in all likelihood. Not getting paid shit. And according to, I'm gonna find her name here. Give me one moment while I tell her. Chris H. She didn't want to give her last name, but Chris H said that they are overly aggressive at that particular Stop and Shop. Just like certain law enforcement officers. You get into law enforcement for the wrong reason. You get into law enforcement because you want to be a bully. You want to fuck with people. You want to be able to assault someone without being charged for it. Because, well, shit, they resisted. Didn't you hear me yelling that out in the damn video, in the body cam? Working at Stop and Shop is different. But you decided, even though it's against policy, he's stealing. Now I can be aggressive. Now it's my turn to be able to assault someone and not have to worry about it. Now, the family did meet with the DA and requested charges be pressed. Now, it could be negligent homicide, which could carry a maximum of a 4-year sentence, or they could charge him for manslaughter, which has a max of 15. Probably end up being, of course, negligent homicide, because they didn't decide to kill him, and they didn't know whether he was telling the truth or lying when he said he couldn't breathe or he had a heart condition. The store will still be responsible financially. You saw the lawyer at the beginning. The store will still be responsible financially, and I hope they put Stop and Shop out of business with the settlement. Oh shit, excuse me. Just cause I'm not about to cry then, fuck that. No, I'm not. I mean, because he's homeless, you just have an aunt and an uncle. He's 51, his parents likely might be dead. He may not even have any damn children. Be kind of difficult to do a wrongful death suit because, you know, okay, well, what's your financial loss? Yours, uncle, yours, aunt. So I like to make sure you guys get that legal information. I'm not saying that I'm an attorney or a paralegal. I just have that information. But hopefully they'll get something. They'll get a sufficient amount to severely impact Stop and Shop. And it won't come from the employees. Even though they violated policy, they were still employees of the company at the time the incident happened. And even though they were operating outside the scope of their duties, it's still going to fall on to the employer. Look, that's it. That's all, Jennifer. I don't want to beat a dead horse. You know, condolences to the Nimmons. No, fuck that. Because I'd say condolences to the Nimmons family, except for the fact that it's an aunt and uncle. Whereas does he have children? And then if you are his aunt and uncle and he has no other family available, how come he was still homeless if you really cared about him that much? I don't want to get into the whole mental health thing or drugs or anything else like that. But if you truly care for him, you'd have done something to help get his ass off the street. So I hope you get paid just because what Stop and Shop did was wrong. But you didn't care about that, man. Sit your motherfucking ass down and shut up. And I'm going to shut up right now because I'm out.